You have been on this boat since the start that the
I'm
Niners are
alone.
drafting a running back.
I'm alone on the boat. It's
Let's
lonely out
push it.
there.
Let's
Okay,
push it.
let's push it.
Would you trade up? Let's say
Hmm.
Zach Charbonnet or Tajay Spears is sitting there at 85. We pick 99.
Hmm.
Would you
I
trade up for a running back?
I wouldn't trade up for a running back. I let the running back fall to me. I wouldn't trade up because there's several running backs. So for me, I talked about athleticism being the key, right? Now add speed to that equation. And so for me, I want the athletic running back. That's a Charbonnet. That's these guys. That's a Tajay Spears. You're going to get the athleticism, but you're not going to get that speed element. And I feel like we have those guys. And so, what type of player would make my running back room a little bit more unique? We're missing Mostert speed. We're even missing Breida speed, right? The speediest guy we have is Elijah Mitchell, and I feel like he's not that fast in football speed, right? He's not that fast in football speed. And so, what are we missing? And so then you got to start looking at like the kid, Devon A. Chain from Texas A&M has speed.
Super
Um,
speed.
there's a kid out of Eastern Carolina, East
Mitchell.
Mitchell, yes. And then nobody's talking about this kid from Pitt, but he has 49ers screamed all over him. We're talking about Abanaconda. That's
Israel. Yeah.
Israel. Izzy Abanaconda. That's the 49er. That's the guy. 4.3 speed, can catch out of the backfield. He gets ghost.
Yeah.
No
I think
power.
there's
No pun
there's just
intended.
so many guys there. There's so many guys there that are just fits. If you are a running back and could pick any team to go to, half these cats are picking the 49ers. Everybody wants to go there.
Yeah,
Um,
because it's the
everybody
way that
wants to
they're
go there.
utilized, right? They're not going to listen. If you're a running back, now I remember the old school running backs. No one wanted another running back to be competition, but today's football is different because if you're a running back, you want to go to the 49ers. A, you don't have to be a bell cow, right? Two, you just got to get in where you can fit in. It's almost
Yeah.
like what can I put? What can I add to my game? Number one, I better not fumble the ball. Number two, I better be able to pass protect. And number three, I better be able to catch. Them the three elements you need as a 49ers running back. You do those three things, you're gonna get looked at. Bobby Turner knows what he wants. I know people feel like we have this speed. CMC ain't it. I don't care what y'all
Yeah.
say. I don't care how fast CMC is to y'all. He ain't fast to me. I watched him get tackled from behind a couple times last year. That's speed. That's the
CMC
speed.
never was the top end speed guy. He was the acceleration guy.
I'm
And
cool with
so
the
I feel like he
acceleration.
gets to the fourth gear quick. I don't think he's ever really had the quote unquote sixth gear. I mean,
Mm.
he's an absolute beast.
Mhm.
But here we go. I'll pull up what was I don't remember his 40 time. I know it was 4.4
It was
something.
4 something, 4 4 something. It was close to Debo Samuels, I believe. But they're still different. Have you ever noticed?
4.48.
Yeah. And Debo was what, 4 4 7?
Yeah.
Like
So it's fast, don't get me wrong. Uh
it's not
but it's not top end
running
speed.
back speed is different than and then a Debo. I can't explain it. Look at Debo. It's a different gear at
It's
his four
different.
four seven. They're
And,
super
and again,
identical.
it's acceleration versus the top end speed. Some guys are just quick bursts and they get there quick, but
Right.
they don't have that top end speed, that track speed. And we're not saying Christian McCaffrey's slow. He's not slow, but he's not a burner. He's not a burner.
It's not, and it's nothing wrong with that, right? It's nothing wrong with him not being a burner. Here's the thing: Kyle Shanahan's plays, I swear to goodness, y'all, they home run plays. And so a lot of his plays, if the line blocks the way it's supposed to be, like it was written, like Nas said, if the line blocks like everybody's supposed to, it's a touchdown. If the running back can make the one cut, hit the gear, and be ghost. End the discussion. Remember Mostert? Remember Breida? You guys, we don't have a running back on this roster that has those type of one
No.
cut speeds, and that's fair to say. Like we just don't have it. There's nothing wrong with the Mitchells and CMC speed, but imagine if some of those runs where they got through the middle quick, and all they had to do is beat out one guy by making the cut. There's no safety that can catch them, and
You remember
so
the Jets game where it was like the second play of the game, Mostert
dude,
goes like 70
70
yards,
yards,
and it was
76,
just
wasn't it?
like, yeah, it was like he would have scored in flag football. Like nobody could, nobody even got close
But,
to
but
him.
but that's what I mean, and I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, we have speed," and I get it. We do have speed. We just don't have ludicrous speed.
Yeah. Tommy says watching CMC truck Raider defenders is pure gold.
Now,
Man,
see,
he
that's
had a game.
different.
That was a fun game. And,
So,
and yeah, CMC is unbelievable. I think he's a top 2 running back in this league.
yes, hands
But I
down.
do agree with Wayne. His top end speed's not elite. That doesn't mean he's not great. It's just there's one constant thing that is missing from this running back group, and that is just pure speed. The need for speed
Need for
is
speed.
The 49ers Rush Podcast.